Hey YouTube, it's Pat and Cori, and we are here with another video talking about New Zealand lockdown breaches. So if you don't know, stop, please, thank you. Why do you get so much hair in your beard? It's like a little Velcro. Anyway, so if you don't know, New Zealand has been put into a level 4 lockdown. So that means that nobody is allowed to leave their homes unless they are an essential worker, right?
Or to go to the grocery store or go get vaccinated or tested. That's it.
Yeah, or like in an emergency, basically. So we've been reading some of the police blotters and like the announcements that the commissioners make almost on a daily basis for different people who have been breaching lockdown, which has been absolutely hilarious. So we're gonna read some of our favorites. At the end of it, you decide who said the funniest, what the funniest one was that you thought was the most hilarious lockdown breach. But before we start, please make sure to like and subscribe. Let's get going. So this one isn't really funny, but it's actually really sad that someone thought it was a good idea in Taupo. Most of them are local to Dunedin, but this one was in Taupo. A mountain biker fell off a bike track and had to be winched out by a rescue helicopter and taken to the hospital. During level 4 lockdown, you have no business being out on a mountain bike trail, and he must have been so embarrassed when the helicopter had to come and to get him. Okay, next up.
Next one was police officers broke up a gathering of dirt bike riders at Long Beach.
So Long Beach is an absolutely beautiful beach in New Zealand. I can understand why they would want to be there, but dirt bike riding is really dangerous in most circumstances. Lockdown is not the time. Okay, next one. Officers had to tell a person playing Pokemon Go at John Wilson Ocean Drive to go home. So he was just...
People still play that? In another incident, a 24-year-old man tried to set up a boy racer meet over Facebook at the Bayfield Reserve car park. The man, who was very anti-police, then changed the meet to a Rotary Park, but the 15 vehicles present dispersed when officers arrived. You guys are stupid.
Why would you set up a race? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. That is so stupid. That's the last thing I'd want to do right now. Okay, at 11:24, this is my favorite. This is like one of my top ones. Okay. At 11:24 on Wednesday, police were called regarding a suspicious man dancing on the forecourt of the Zed petrol station in Kaikorai Valley Road. The 30-year-old man had been reported missing from his home earlier in the evening and was given a ride home.
What is he doing?
He clearly wanted to go out and party, and there were no clubs, so he went to the gas station and was just dancing, and his wife apparently reported him missing, and that's where he was. So, good police work, huh?
Okay, and at 1:30 a.m. today, an unknown man was banging on doors and windows at a Dunners flat. Police searched the area, but nobody was found.
Ooh, mysterious. Police arrived at the Crown Range Road summit, where a number of people were gathered. Some were snowboarding, others sledding or playing in the snow, and there were others walking dogs. The area is a 45-minute drive from Queenstown. That is not anywhere near your neck of the woods. If you have to drive longer than 5 minutes, you're breaching lockdown protocol, okay? It's a breach.
26-year-old man entered New World Gardens at 10 a.m. and stole an orange. The man quickly left after being approached by staff because of his lack of a mask. So he stole an orange and he didn't have a mask on.
If you're gonna steal an orange,
why? Man, that guy was hungry. First thing you see when you go in there is the oranges. The first thing he grabbed, he was like, God damn it, orange? Grab that. I'm out of here.
That's all I need. I waited in line for all this. Okay, at 4 p.m., the occupants of 4 flats on Harriet Row were spoken to after partying together in a group of 18. The group believed that the flats were all one bubble because they were connected. No. No.
Yeah.
No.
Members of the public were given education on John Wilson Ocean Drive at 5 p.m. after people in multiple vehicles drove there to go for a walk.
Yeah, if you're not close by to the beach, don't drive to the beach. Elsewhere, staff were found to be working at a business in Vogel Street after confusion around their ability to work during lockdown. Police clarified the rules with the owner and 2 employees present. The business was closed following further inquiries. So, yeah, people trying to, see, and that really makes me upset. It's like, if you're working for a company and your boss says you need to come in, and then you, like, maybe say, are you sure? Like, you don't want to say that because you don't want to get fired, but your boss is responsible for that. It's not fair.
This is a good one. Police say 7 men from 6 separate bubbles were found jet boating by an officer who was patrolling along the Macquarie River on Friday morning. One of the men had traveled from Dunedin, a 4-hour drive, to go jet boating with his 7 friends.
I didn't even know 7 people could fit in a jet boat.
What the actual? That is just...
That's taking the piss.
What were their wives saying? Oh yeah, go ahead, babe. Have a good time.
Get out of my hair.
I'll see you when you get back, okay?
No. I don't understand that. How nobody said anything. How can you drive for 4 hours? A man found with 2 machete knives in his car while breaching lockdown. The man told police that he was a martial artist. Yeah. Every martial artist knows you must always travel with your machete. It's just a rule of thumb.
Earlier in the day, at 11:40 a.m., police were called to BP Mornington after a 21-year-old woman caused a scene by ripping off her mask and throwing displays around the store. She was found outside her home, arrested, and released with a warning.
If you're having a bad day and you just want a coffee, I mean...
She was drunk.
Just stay home.
She was drunk.
She probably was drunk, you're right. I want to know what caused that. At 5:39 a.m. today, police were called to St. Clair Golf Course after a 41-year-old man in a Nissan Pulsar was seen parked outside talking to 2 other men in a car beside him. The man told police that he was out catching up with his 2 mates because he was bored at home. The occupants of the other car that this guy in the Nissan Pulsar was talking to said one was dropping the other off at the golf course so his friend could take him to an auto wreckers. All parties were spoken to and educated about level 4 restrictions. We've got a serious gnat problem in our house, so please excuse the slamming.
An 18-year-old kid was found driving 3 friends and his father back to Clinton via the Southern Motorway at 1:30 a.m. yesterday after a visit to Dunedin. The 5 occupants from 3 different addresses groups said they had come to Dunedin a few hours earlier for a family emergency with a close family member.
Seems valid.
However, after being questioned about the nature of the emergency, it was revealed they did not know the name of the family member. The group had also been to a night and day store. You guys couldn't even get your fucking story straight before you got pulled over?
I mean, what else were you talking about in the car? I would have had like a whole story set up, you know? Like...
I would have had it before we even left. I would have been like, okay, this is the plan, guys. If we get pulled over, we're doing this.
This is what we say.
What did they do?
Susie
They were just like,
fell.
let's go. And they were all silent the whole time in the drive. No one spoke about what was going on. Like, what the...
And they came up with the family emergency when they saw the lights. That's what it was. A car and a motorcycle were seen ripping up the Monticello sports ground at 1 p.m. on Wednesday. Police followed the muddy track tires back to an address on Glen Road address and issued the owner of the car an infringement for a breach of lockdown and for the manner of driving.
This guy was so stupid. He left muddy track tires all the way back to his house.
It's the modern day gingerbread crumb. God. The breadcrumb leading back to your home abode. That's really dumb. 5
independent businesses within the same industrial area are found to be operating without an exemption from the Ministry of Business.
Innovation and employment. Advice was given to the 10 workers from the business.
So there was clearly, well, there was...
It was a party. That's crazy. That's crazy. At St. Clair Beach, an 18-year-old male was found sitting in a tree, shining his iPhone torch at pedestrians at about 6:15 p.m. He had been spoken to and moved on. Ah, New Zealand.
Okay, so who in their right mind climbs up in a tree above a sidewalk, and when people walk by, you're like, heh, I see you. What the hell? I mean, if I was walking on that sidewalk, I'd immediately be like, dude, what are you doing?
Get the fuck out of the tree. What the hell? Oh my God.
Mountain bike riders equipped with full kit returned away from Signal Hill Bike Park, Ross Creek Bike Park, and 3 Mile Hill bike tracks.
A lot of bikers.
They were clearly like, all right, guys, I know what we can do in lockdown that's safe and that is not breaching the rules at all.
It's allowed.
Let's go for a straight up, crazy bike ride in the hills.
The higher the hill, the better.
Okay? Yeah, we're not breaching the rules.
More people, so police patrols police patrols are going to increase across Blackhead and Waldronville areas after reports of people riding dirt and quad bikes on the beaches. That is not allowed. Stop doing it. Okay, you can do this one.
Okay. In the student quarter, police gave advice to residents in Leith Street North following reports about 30 people partying in the street. Officers spoke to people from different flats who were keeping to their own bubbles. Residents were given advice to keep music turned down and to move indoors to prevent perceptions of partying. The same advice was given to flats in Castle Street, with all residents happy to follow advice. Sergeant Dennison said, sufferers were also seen breaching the rules at Blackhead Beach yesterday. So these people clearly just are breaking rules left, right, and center. And this is why, folks, we are in lockdown.
Yeah. The sooner we all follow the rules and stay put, the faster we'll be out of this.
All you gotta do is stay at home. I know a lot of people don't have as much room as we do, but I don't go out climbing trees, shining my iPhone on people at night, okay? I mean, what?
I haven't touched my bike. I'm not going surfing. I'm not putting my wetsuit on first thing in the morning. Just stay away from people. Just stay away. And don't get in your car and go somewhere crazy. Just go get food like a normal person if you need to. And that's it. That's definitely it. Cheers, guys. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you had a laugh. You got a laugh to keep from going crazy during lockdown. It's only been a week. I am still really surprised that it's only been a week. But yeah, if you guys have a chance, watch some of our other videos. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time. Peace.